Have you ever noticed that the foods we buy and eat, name brands like Heinz ketchup or Kraft cheese, and even our sandwich bags and dish soaps, Saran wrap, Ivory liquid, are marked by the kosher seal? Look closely. Two kosher symbols are used, the letter K and the letter U, enclosed by a circle which stands for the Union of Orthodox Jewish Congregations. Now, these kosher symbols engraved on our name brand foods, our sandwich bags, our dish soaps, and a whole host of products as we walk down the supermarket aisles indicate that these products comply with Jewish dietary laws. Not so much as prescribed by the Old Testament, for the Old Testament does not deal with soaps and plastics, but as prescribed by the Jewish Talmud, the same book which blasphemes the Lord Jesus Christ. Now, since the Jews make up less than 2% of the American population, and religious Jews who would be concerned about products that comply with dietary laws make up a fraction of that percentage, obviously what we have here is a major scam. Now, this kosher scam begins when a rabbi who represents the Union of Orthodox Jewish Congregations approaches a food company and asks if their product complies with kosher laws. The company instantly gets the message, for if their product does not comply with kosher laws, they will be facing a major Jewish boycott and a full-blown media campaign by the Jewish-dominated press, accusing that company of discrimination and fearsome for the company, questioning their health procedures. So the kosher seal is engraved on their product. And the costs involved in the company having to hire rabbis to officiate at their factories and the high annual fee paid to the rabbis, which reverts back to the Jewish community, is passed on to the hapless Gentile consumer. But the kosher symbol has a much wider agenda. Not only does it show the growing Judaization of America, but the kosher seal is also a precursor of the mark of the beast, the coming universal symbol as expressed by the number 666, by which no food company will be able to sell and no man or woman will be able to buy. You see, it's all about conditioning, and this conditioning has already reached down into our stomachs by the kosher seal engraved on the foods we eat, the sandwiches we wrap, and the dishes that we wash, preparing the way for the mark of the beast. As president of the Brother Nathaniel Foundation, we are engaged in supporting those media venues that warn us of trends predicting future events that will adversely affect our personal liberties and even our very souls. If you can avoid buying foods marked by the kosher seal, no easy task, so do. But to avoid foods marked by the coming mark of the beast, inspired and prepared for by the kosher seal, will be only for the brave and the few.
The brave and the few. Well, the 666 is already out there. That's the barcode. It's been out there for years. Nobody can buy or sell without. Just try to operate a grocery store. Yeah, absolutely. But you can't open a store without it. No. I mean, I went through all this with Dane. It's there. It's universal. It's already out there. So the kosher seal, he's right. It's another big scam. That's just what I said.
666 is the masonry through Solomon. We got 666 tons.
Yeah.
Going back to Solomon and Gomorrah.
That's right. Yeah. Well, it's Rothschild. They own the barcode. It's all out there. It's all like nobody can escape it. It's all there.
6,666 verses in the Quran.
Yeah, that's right. So anyway, the 666 is all over the place. Nobody can escape it. And
the earth, the resurrection.
That's right. 66,666.666 miles. It's all to do with the Lord Jesus Christ is already here. Brian, let it go lightly, Marshall, and it's time for the world to wake up. Like this dude's brother Nathaniel and all the rest of it, and all of the. It's all a rabbit hole. A rabbit hole. Unless you know that the Christ is here.
Alex Jones, then Brian Marshall. See who comes up more.
Yes. Yeah, well, by now that, yeah, Yahweh's just saying, Google Alec Jones and then Brian Marshall, see who comes up more. The other night he came up, Alec Jones came up 12 million times and Brian Marshall came up 22 million times. However, we cannot get back onto our page, been locked out of Planet InfoWars over just one article that was written by myself, condemning Christianity as the Antichrist. So now you know who what side Alec Jones is on. He's locked out Joel, Sherry as well. The truth that sets all men free has been shut out of Planet InfoWars.
Like you were saying him the other night.
Oh yeah, right. He was crying, was he? Yeah, well, he's done that before. What absolute bullshit.
Not very good acting.
Totally. All right.
He done better acting in the Grove when he was wandering around there.
Yeah, right.
Pretending,
yeah. And then you exposed him because the moon wasn't what it was on that night. And then he fessed up because he watches what everything that you do, and he confessed to it. Anyway, here you have it. Kosher scam, it's all bullshit because the foods that they've got their kosher symbols on, they're killing you anyway. pH levels, all acid and alkaline foods, raw foods, lots of vegetables, fish, organic.